Most people have, at one point or another, struggled with their mental health. It can be challenging and disheartening when it feels like nothing is working, no matter what you do, you are still feeling down, depressed, and anxious. Unfortunately, there is no magic button that you can press and you instantly feel better. However, you can get help. Many times, working with a mental health professional is the first step toward feeling like yourself again and living the most fulfilling life possible. Today, we are going to talk about one of the many mental health frameworks out there. This framework is known as the 5 C's of mental health, and it is one of the way of thinking about what it looks like to be mentally well. The 5 C's in question are competence, confidence, character, connection, and caring. There are many different ways to define what it means to be mentally well, and the 5 C's of mental health is just one of these frameworks. However, we have found that when our clients exhibit each of the 5 C's, they are well on their way toward feeling mentally healthy again. Number one, competence. In terms of mental health, competence refers to the feeling of being capable of coping with the challenges and obstacles life throws your way. If you feel competence, you believe that you can achieve your goal. There are many different opportunities to exhibit competence in your life, including in workplace, at home, and in your hobbies or activities. People who are struggling with their mental health often do not feel well equipped to handle everyday life, let alone succeeded on a longer scale. Part of mental wellness is believing in yourself and feeling like you have the tools to handle whatever life throws your way. You can also develop coping skills and mental health toolbox through therapy or behavioral health care. Number two is confidence. When you have a confidence, you believe in yourself and have a positive self image. You know your worth and you also believe you can grow and improve over time, continually working toward the person that you want to be. When you do not feel confident, it can be hard to take risks or even advocate for yourself. You might feel as though you are not worth of close relationship or any of positive things life has to offer. However, building confidence in yourself is an important part of your mental health. You are worthy, you are loved, and you do deserve the best that life has to offer. Therapy is a great setting to work on building confidence. Number three, character. When you have a character, you demonstrate ethical behavior. You take responsibility for your actions and you adhere to the values that are important to you. Furthermore, you understand these values and have a well developed idea for your priority and moral code. There are many activities you can engage in to identify your values, including online tests or value sorts. Once you know what your values are, you can work on living into these values each day. Discussing your values with your therapist can also help you identify areas where you are shining as well as places where you can improve your value driven life. Number 5 is connection. This one is pretty straightforward. Connection simply means feeling connected to others. You have supportive relationships and belong to a community in which you feel seen and cared for. When you struggling with mental health concern, it can be tough to reach out to those around you. However, humans are wired for connection and facing life's hardest moments on your own can lead to loneliness and even increase anxiety and depression. Fostering a strong social network is important for mental health. When you have connection in your life, you are also well positioned to employ the final C on this list is caring. Now, the last and the fifth C of mental health is caring. Exhibiting caring means that you show compassion and empathy. You display concern both for yourself and others, and you are invested in the well being of other people, particularly those you care about. Caring comes in many forms. Maybe it is calling a friend on their birthday, sending a letter to an aging parent, or even just praising a co-worker for a job well done. When you exude caring into the world, you will help lift up those around you, and the favor might just come back your way in time.